what we've seen in direct to consumer is that if the product is really transcendent and the marketing is really clever, then there's a really good chance for a great outcome in terms of connecting with customers and as a business. Is that your experience as well, that in order to win at D2C, the product has to be differentiated and you have to have some sort of marketing approach, a go-to market approach that is either unique or world-class?
Totally. I mean, once upon a time, you could definitely go to Alibaba, find some products, repackage it, build a really shiny website, turn on your Facebook, faucet, and there you go. You can build probably a couple $1 million, business that way. But as customer acquisition costs go up on Facebook, Google, all of these channels, there isn't really that arbitrage on, marketing anymore. So I do think fundamentally it is about business fundamentals, right? Customers only care about differentiated products that are better than incumbents, not just with the shiny coat. And so take us, for example, we spent, I think, 14 months on just the fabrics of our sofa. We basically said that there's no fabrics out there in the market. Everybody knows Umbrella. Everybody knows some of these other performance outdoor fabrics, but they don't meet our requirements when it comes to comfort, durability, and eco-friendliness, especially the third eco-friendliness component. And so we decided to set out to kind of find our own yarn suppliers, really to understand how fabrics are woven and made, and it iterated on a lot, and that turned out to be a very differentiated offering. And so it's wine-proof. You can pour coffee on it. We have a video on YouTube of us pouring black coffee on this white, fabrics, and it just wipes right off with water. And so I do think it's detailed product decisions like that can really build a brand in 2021.
And that requires understanding the product in market over time and constantly iterating, correct? Like you have to understand where this product lives, outdoors, in the rain, in the sun. And that is, when anybody who's bought outdoor furniture before knows this pattern of like, you buy outdoor furniture, it gets stained. You buy expensive covers, they get stained. You cover them, and then you stop using your furniture because it's covered, and it's arduous to take all the covers off, put all the covers back on. It becomes like an annoyance, right? And then you wind up buying stuff that doesn't have sofas because you want just benches, and then those are uncomfortable. You don't use them. I've been through this, like being a California boy for the last decade or so, more now. Yeah, getting close to 2 decades. It's just a lot of work, outdoor furniture, correct?
That's right. I mean, I grew up in Alabama, and, outdoor living is a thing, tailgating, everyone has a yard. And obviously having moved to LA for almost a decade, outdoor living is definitely like a lifestyle over here. It's just so nice today. It's actually like balmy today. It's like, has been really cold. But yeah, I mean, totally. It's all of these it's like waking up in the morning, you have a coffee in hand, you want to go outside, just sit down at your couch, right? And you have to now put your coffee down, remove this huge rain tarp that's probably covered in dust and bird poop, and you don't want to touch it. And then after you do it, the cushion is still damp, from the dew, and you sit on it without knowing that, and your butt is wet. We call it the
now
wet
you gotta
bottom
go change
syndrome.
your underwear, change your pants. It's a disaster. It's a disaster.
Yeah.
And the cover that you guys came up with is so clever because it was designed to be easy to use, right? You just flip it right over. Boom, you're done.
Just like a laptop lid, one hand. So coffee in hand or phone on the other hand, you can just use one hand and open it up. It even after it closes, like in the clamshell format, it has a little handle, because if there's a torrential rainstorm that's coming, you can just pick up all the cushions in one go instead of stacking them up like pizza boxes. And so it's that is definitely the number one. We have like a looping animation of outer shell in action. It's like a 5-second animation. It went viral on Instagram. And I think everybody relates to that pain point.
It does. There is something about marketing on social media where if you make a nice GIF or you make a nice looped video, it can really pull people in. And I love this escalation of excellence that's occurred. Everybody is looking, whether it's you with outdoor furniture or 8 Sleep, one of our investments that is working on beds. They just sit there all day long and they go, how can we make sleeping, how can we get people better sleep through this product? I mean, they're literally doing that with software and, hardware and just the design of the app and everything. Listen, 2020 was a crazy, hectic, insane year. My God, it was like a decade in a year. And There was a lot of uncertainty, let's face it, but we're going to minimize our uncertainty in 2021, and we are going to start the Roaring 20s. So let's switch to a smooth and painless payroll and HR system. Gusto is that system, and it wasn't just built for small businesses. It was built for the people behind them. That's you and me. Their online payroll is so easy to use. Gusto can automatically calculate paychecks and file all your payroll taxes. Easy peasy. 3 out of 4 customers say they run their payroll in 10 minutes or less, which means you can get back to your business. Heidi, who manages operations here at Launch, she says Gusto frees her up to do more business critical tasks like running our syndicate. They offer unlimited payrolls for one monthly price. There are no hidden fees, and they help with time tracking. A lot of people need to do that. Health insurance, critically important. 401ks. Be generous with your employees. Onboarding, commuter benefits, offer letters, access to HR experts, and more. And if you're moving from another provider, Gusto is going to transfer all your data for you. No surprise, 94% of customers are likely to recommend Gusto to a friend. Of course they are, because it's so easy. Here's the best part. Because you're a Twist listener, you're going to get 3 months totally free. All you have to do is go to gusto.com/twist. That's gusto.com/twist.